Hey folks, this is Farmer John here from Little Acre Farms. I'm going to give you a short little video on building my chicken brooder. This is what I started with. This is just a big crate. It's like 45 by 45 by 38 inches tall. Try to get you some nice shots there in the sun. This juice comes in this in a bladder bag, and there's a couple of places around here that sell them. These I paid $20 a piece for, and of course as I had them on the truck I went by another place that had them for $10. So look around before you purchase. These are all 3/4 inch poplar plywood, very well built. Now if you wanted to, all you have to do is to pop the bands, the whole thing falls apart. But this is what I did with it. Took and built a little chicken brooder. What I did is to cut it down to inside measurement is 30 inches to the top here, so I guess it's about 30, maybe 34 inches tall, just so I can easily get into it. And then because we have a couple of cats running around, I built this top with a door on it just so the cats don't bother the babies. I put a hinge on it big enough that I can get in and out of it with no problem when I clean it. Of course, we put our lamp there. We can adjust the heights with that up and down. Depends upon the first few days. I'm sure I'm going to have half of the top covered to keep the heat in. I bought one of these long feeders. And then something new I'm trying are these little feeders here. These are rabbit feeders. The waterers, I'm sorry. These are the ones that I bought. Pay a little extra and get a better brand and they won't leak. Some of the cheaper ones drip all the time and it will cause you, more problems with your bedding and stuff. But these ones are made to mount on on the side of a rabbit cage. So what I did is I had some wire laying around. I just made a rack for it. There's a little, let's see if I can get this off of here. Just pull this up, drop this out. As you can see, it holds quite a bit of water. Has a little thing there on the bottom that the bottle fits in, and then push it up against once it's full, and it'll hang on there. But what you do have to do is put the regular waters in there for the first few days until they learn how to use that. Now you will have to raise and lower this up depending upon the chicks. Right now I think I may be just a little too high, but I think once I put some water in them they get a little weight to it. I may have to lower it an inch or two. But the way I built this here is I can raise it as the chicks get older. Now I've got 50 chicks coming. This inside is 45 by 45, so I should have more than enough room for 50 chicks. And then in about 6 weeks I have 60 chicks coming, so we'll see. I have another brooder in the other house set up. But I just wanted to show you a video on how to make this thing. Like I said, for virtually, I paid $10 a piece for the bottles. The little feeder I may end up putting a second feeder in there. It depends upon how fast they empty it. They were $5 at Tractor Supply. The light Tractor Supply I think was $9 plus the bulb. I did put 2 clips on it just so I have a little extra strength so it doesn't fall down inside. Chicken wire on the top just to keep any animals out. And like I said, the first few days I probably have to put a blanket over top of it just to keep the heat in, especially out here in the shed because there's no heat in here by chance. Alright, this is John from Little Acre Farms. Hope that helps somebody. See you next time.